I've got a list of my most anticipated reads of 2025. I'm lucky enough that I do have advanced copies for most of them, and I have read a couple, so we'll start there. Watermoon by Samantha Sotto Yambao comes out January 21st. I could not put down this whimsical, otherworldly tale. It's like Through the Looking Glass meets Spirited Away. I enjoyed my return to the Celestial Kingdom with Immortal by Sue Lynn Tan. This comes out January 7th. This follows a young woman and the god of war and the pining. So good. I couldn't put down Death of the Author by Nnedi Okorafor. She's the queen of African futurism. This story follows a fellow author who has a wildly successful sci-fi novel, and as success and fame begins to change her life, she loses the plot. Fable for the End of the World by Reid did not disappoint. This comes out March 25th. It's dystopic, it's sapphic. It follows two characters on opposing ends of a hunt to the death, and it gave me all of the feels of reading The Hunger Games. She's also got another title coming out in August, A Theory of Dreaming. It's the sequel to A Study in Drowning. I have an e-arc of that one, so I can't wait to jump in. I'm looking forward to returning to the story and seeing what else is left to uncover. Gifted and Talented by Olivie comes out April 1st. It's about the complicated relationships between three siblings, their telepathic and electrokinetic abilities, their rivalries, and how they all are seeking to get their father's inheritance. I will eat up anything Olivie writes. And speaking of eating, Girl Dinner by her comes out in October. Next book in the Legend-Born cycle, Oathbound by Tracy Deonn, comes out March 4th. I can't wait to see what Bree does next, and I'm hoping that it heals the trauma of the way that Bloodmarked ended. The Bewitching by Silvia Moreno-Garcia comes out July 15th. It's a multi-generational story about three women from different eras encountering witchcraft and horror. I can't wait. Babylonia by Costanza Casati comes out January 14th. It's about love and betrayal, there's political intrigue, and it takes place in one of my favorite places and time in history. The River Has Roots comes out in March, and it's the solo debut of one of the co-authors of This Is How You Lose the Time War, Amal El-Mohtar. This is about two sisters who live on the edge of fairy who cannot be separated even in death. Audre and Bash Are Just Friends by Tia Williams comes out in May. I'm super excited for her debut YA romance that follows the junior class president and the mysterious new senior. Buffalo Hunter Hunter by Stephen Graham Jones comes out March 18th. It's a historical horror novel that takes place in the American West in 1912. It follows a Blackfeet Indian named Goodstab and the Lutheran priest who transcribes his life as he haunts the Blackfeet Nation looking for revenge. I'm super intrigued by this historical revenge vampire story. Harlem Rhapsody by Victoria Christopher Murray comes out February 4th. It takes place in 1919 and is about a high school teacher who ignites the Harlem Renaissance. Dark Mirror by Samantha Shannon is the fifth book in the Bone Season series, and it comes out in February. I'm a bit behind on this series, so I didn't want to look too much at the synopsis, but once I'm caught up, I can't wait to see what Paige does next. With books coming out every Tuesday, I know there's a slew of them that I didn't think of or didn't include in this video, but I'm so excited for 2025 releases and reading in the next year. Let me know in the comments which book you're most excited about.